Are the Apple AirPods still worth buying in 2019? Let's find out, because we're going to do an unboxing and first impressions video. But first, hit that red subscribe button down below, because we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there, and we're going to be giving away something pretty cool when we hit 1,000 subscribers. And if you want to be in for a chance of winning, hit that red subscribe button down below. Alright, let's get into the unboxing. Alright, so let's get into this unboxing. So here is the box, very snazzy, very clean as you'd expect from Apple. Here's the top AirPods, the Apple logo on the side, and that's what they look like. And that's the back of the box. So let's get into the unboxing with the unboxing knife. Okay, so let's slice this open here. I love pulling this clingy film off a new product. It's so satisfying. And here's the front, and let's slip this box lid off. Let's see, does it slip off? Nope. Nope. Oh, wriggle. And there we go. That's it off. Alright, so what do we get in the box? So here is the documentation by the looks of it. Let's slip this out. And here we go. Here's the Apple AirPods beneath. Very nice. Very small. Smaller than I expected, actually. They're really small. And here it is next to my unboxing knife. And let's do my favorite part of all, and let's turn it around and peel that beautiful bit of plastic off it. But first, let's look at that's the port. That's the lightning port on the bottom. That's how you open it. Let's see if there's anything in the box first, actually. Okay, so here's the rest of the box. Let's pull this tab, and oh, there we go. There's the charging cable. That's handy. So I've got a new Apple charging cable to use. I was actually needing one. I was going to have to go buy one, but it's handy that they included one. It looks like quite a long one. Let me know in the comments if this is longer than the average Apple cable. And the rest of the documentation, let's take a look. Designed by Apple in California. AirPods. Let's see. I usually don't read all this stuff. Do we get any Apple stickers? There's a little guide on how to operate the AirPods. Double tap to use Siri. Any stickers? Come on, Apple. No stickers. They never included stickers with the Apple Watch, and now the AirPods. Damn it, Apple. Alright, let's peel back that little bit of plastic. I love pulling this bit off. Okay, so there it goes. So this is the AirPods charging case. Now the AirPods have about 5 hours listening time and 2 hours talk time, but this battery case, which charges the AirPods, gives them up to 24 hours listening time and about 11 hours talk time. So it's really handy, really small, fits in your pocket, and I think about 50 minutes charge in the case equals about 3 hours listening time. So really handy. And let's get into syncing the AirPods to the phone. Let's see how easy this is. Okay, so to connect them to your Apple device, just open the lid like this, and you should get a pop-up on your phone or your iPad like this, which tells you to hit the button to connect. So I really like this. This is what I like about the AirPods. They've got that Apple W1 chip inside, and it even tells you the battery inside the case and the AirPods themselves. Very cool. So that's them connected. Really simple. Let's hit done here, and there we go. That's them connected with the phone, ready to use. And to check the battery life of your AirPods, just swipe along to the widget panel, scroll down, and there you go. There's the battery life of your AirPods and any other Apple devices you have, like the Apple Watch. And it's pretty much that easy. So guys, these are the Apple AirPods. I quite like them. They're small, they're sleek, they look pretty good, but bad thing is they are expensive. Now, I paid about $144 for them. I bought them out of Walmart. They were on sale, so I think they go for about $160 if you buy them when they're not on sale. These are the latest ones out right now. I thought Apple were going to announce new ones at their October event, but they didn't, so these should be good to go into 2019 if you want to buy them for Christmas and stuff. I quite like them. They're comfortable. They can be a little troublesome to take out of the case. They are shiny and glossy, so if you have sweaty hands like me, they can be a bit difficult to get out of the case. Come on. They can be difficult to get out of the case because they're pretty slippy. But there we go. Take them out, put them in your ears, and it should make a little noise to confirm that they're in your ears. Okay, so the reason I went for these and not some cheaper earphones is because I have a lot of Apple devices. Now, these have something called the Apple W1 chip inside, and basically what that means is that they connect seamlessly to all your Apple devices. So for example, if I'm using these AirPods with my iPhone and I sit down and want to start using my Mac, all I have to do to switch from the iPhone to the Mac is just select the AirPods from the volume menu on the Mac, and they change over seamlessly. Now, if I was using some other Bluetooth earphones, I would have to disconnect them from my phone and then connect them or pair them to the Mac and do that every time I switch between. That can be a bit of a hassle, so that's why I went for these. Another reason why I went for these is because they come with this cool battery case. Now, you get about 5 hours of listening time on these with the AirPods on their own. But with the case, I believe you get about 24 hours combined. So if you listen to these for 5 hours, take them out, charge them in the case, and then take them out again. If you do that repeatedly, you get about 24 hours of listening time before the case is empty. And so I really like this. You can charge the AirPods and the case using the little lightning port on the bottom of the case. So I quite like that. That was a nice little extra. Now, as good as they are, they're not perfect. Now, like I said, the price is quite expensive. You can get you can get cheaper alternatives. So, for example, I've got these Anker Bluetooth earphones. These cost me about $25 from Amazon. These are really great. They sound great. They have silicone tips for different ear sizes. They have wing tips, so they stay in your ears really securely. They're magnetic. They've got controls on the sides. They're actually sweat proof, so if you can actually go exercising with these in. They're really good for exercising and sweating and stuff like that. Like I said, they've got inline controls for you to play, pause music, change the volume, all that good stuff. And they do a good job of isolating sound. And like I said, these only cost $25, so these are pretty good. But the one downside of these is that there is not a charging case. So yeah, you have to bring your own battery pack if you want to charge these. So that's a downside of these. And they don't work, and also they don't work flawlessly with all your Apple devices. Now, if you don't have many Apple devices, if you have an Android phone, use a Windows PC, then by all means, I would say, without a doubt, get some Anker Bluetooth earphones from Amazon for $20. You'll be saving yourself a lot of money, and you'll be thankful, quite honestly, because these are really great. And there's a lot of things I like about these more so than the AirPods. These have a lot more benefits than the AirPods, besides the fact that they don't connect seamlessly to your Apple devices, and because they don't have a charging case. So cheap earphones are still worth buying if you don't have many Apple devices, but for me, since I switch between my iPhone, my iPad and my Mac continuously, these make things a lot easier, and basically it makes them worth it. One bad thing to note with the AirPods is that they're one size fits all. So like I was saying about the cheap ones, they have silicone ear tips, so you can adjust them, change the tips out, and they'll fit your ears for a more custom fit. The bad thing about AirPods is that they are one size fits all. So if you have small ears, then there's a good chance that they'll slip out your ears quite a lot. Now, my fiance has small ears, and we tried them with her, and they were falling out within seconds. So obviously that's not good if you just spent $144 on some earbuds and you either lose them or break them because they fell out. So that's not good. So if you have medium to large size ears, these should be more than fine. Yeah, so one size fits all. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. One thing I forgot to point out was that there's no sound isolation, so chances are people can hear what you're listening to, and you can hear everything around you. Another thing is that not everyone likes the way they look in your ears. I don't mind them personally. I'm not one of these people that are self-conscious. I mean, look at me. I'm not self-conscious in the slightest. And you might have noticed my tooth looks a bit goofy. I have a goofy tooth. That's because I'm actually getting a crown, and this is a temporary crown, so it looks a bit really goofy. So that's why I look a bit weirder in the past couple of videos. But I don't mind about the look. I don't mind how they look. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. But some people it does. Another bad thing about these that I don't like is that they have no inline controls for really changing the song, for playing and pausing, for changing the volume. If you want to change the volume or skip the song or play and pause, you have to basically double tap them to bring up Siri and then ask Siri to play or pause or skip the song. So that can be a bit silly, especially if you're outside and you're double tapping your earphones, talking to Siri on your own. It can look a bit silly. So I don't like that. I think Apple could have really put in some sort of touch gesture that let you skip the song, that let you play and pause and change the volume without having to speak to Siri, basically. I actually have something called Mob Voice Tick Pods. They're basically similar to these, but they have a touch strip on the side that lets you basically change the volume by swiping up and down, double tapping to skip song, tapping to play and pause, and tapping and holding to bring up Google Assistant. So I wish Apple had done something similar with the AirPods, but they didn't. You just have to make do with Siri, which can be a good or a bad thing. But yeah, quite like them. They are expensive, but they do have their pros, they do have their cons. I actually hope that I managed to list them all for you. Hopefully that was useful. But yeah, expensive, they have their pros, they have their cons. Whether you should buy them, I'm not sure. It depends on your situation. Like I said, if you have loads of Apple devices, then you'll be very happy with these. If you don't have many Apple devices, then honestly, just buy some cheap Anchor earphones from Amazon. They'll make you just as happy. But yeah, Apple AirPods. I hope you like this video. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there, so it would mean a lot to me if you hit that red subscribe button down below and also hit that bell icon for notifications. I do tech videos, gaming videos, unboxings, all that good stuff, everything you probably like. So please stay with me, hit that red subscribe button, and also let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have AirPods? Do you want to buy AirPods? Do you think they're worth it? Do you not think they're worth it? Let me know in the comments. I try to read all the comments. In fact, I actually do read all the comments. So hit me up in the comments and I'll try and reply to you, or I'll at least read your comment. But yeah, thank you for watching. This is Blaze2k. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you'll see me. Take care, everyone. This is Blaze2k. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Bye.